big out Tucker family. So we got our brother Naylor. He came all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, right,
Yes, sir.
to see the family. And yeah, we're so happy to see him in London.
Yes,
he came
sir.
with the family. And he's going to share his small testimony as to how he came to Christ and how the videos obviously helped him in his journey to Christ. So he's going to give you more of his testimony. So yeah, hear him out. So big up, Naylor. Thank you,
Yes,
bro.
sir. Well, anyways, just like my little boy here and my baby, we was raised in church. We was born and raised in church and slept under the pews, but
Okay.
you could be raised in church and still not really truly know the Lord. Just kind of be told, what to do. And as I become a man, I got older and older, and I started to think. I started getting a lot of questions. And the older I got, I started getting my early 20s, and I had a lot of hard questions. I started listening to people like Richard Dawkins and Christopher Hitchens and all the big-time atheists.
Right.
And they started giving me questions and doubt of things I've never been asked before.
Okay.
So what I started doing is I started asking questions because it rocked my faith hard. And I started going to family and people that were respected in the church that I would go to, and come to find out they didn't have no answers. They would just pat me on the shoulder and tell me they'd pray for me and just keep on looking, but not really give me no direction to go to.
Right.
So what I started doing was going in my own direction, and I would run into people and have little crossfires with, Muslims, Jehovah's Witnesses, and I ran across a Jehovah's Witness that tied me in knots bad. And so it made me start studying and doing my homework on my own because I wasn't getting any help, from the churches I was going to, which was a shame. And the more I started studying, I ran across Bob the Builder, man, who has really, really been a huge ministry in my life. The Lord's really used him. And I would listen to him crossfire. I would listen to his arguments and his style of his debate tactics. And anyways, I would listen. It's not so much the debate tactics. Somebody could be a solid debater, but not have a logical argument. What was solid about Bob, that blessed me, is he was a solid debater and he had a solid argument. And it really ministered to me. So the Lord started using me over in America, and started putting a boldness into me, in other words, to go out and just instead of throwing water into the well, because my first debates was amongst Christians, was amongst just differences we had. And I heard Bob say, he said, instead of causing division about secondary things, he said, if you have the foundation, like the number one thing I think needs to be defended is the doctrine of the Trinity. And so I would focus on that with my brothers and sisters and just start ministering to people who rejected the doctrine of the Trinity. Jehovah's Witnesses, Mormons, and any other atheists, whoever, Muslims. And so anyway, where I'm at now is I'm still studying. And another part of, my testimony was, instead of me coming to people today that I respected and didn't have no answers, I started looking back to the early church. I started looking to the early church fathers, looking at, students of the apostles and trying to get back as early as I could and see what they taught. And what I found out is they taught Jesus Christ as God Almighty in the flesh. And so anyways, so I'm here today in Speaker's Corner, and I've looked at it, here's my family over here. And so anyways, we're getting ready to head out. So I never got a chance to meet Bob, but Bob, I love you, my brother.
Wonderful. Thank you.
And
So before you go, what is your, at first glance, what's your opinion of Speaker's Corner? I mean, do you have something similar to this in the States? Or?
Not really. I think America needs more boldness over here than we got over there, because you will get Christians that almost have, it's Christians that's got more of almost, I hate to say it this way, you've got really solid people like Jeff Durbin and those guys that are they'll go out and preach the truth with boldness. But then you've got other people that if they're going to get the street, it's almost, we'll call it like a bumper sticker Christianity, like just everybody's in love and we're all in, everybody's invited. Just, no matter what you believe, just, you know what I mean? And some, like I said, the core doctrines are essential. And like I said, if you reject the Trinity or Jesus Christ as deity, then you're not a Christian, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? And that's how we stand. And we need more of this. Obviously, some of these people is crazy out here. But, yeah.
It is challenging. I mean, we are in this is spiritual warfare.
100%.
And we need like strong, Christians.
Well, I've been here. This is my first time here. I've been here for maybe 30 minutes. I've watched somebody knock this guy's thing over.
Yeah.
I watched one fella sling water on the other one.
It is crazy, brother. So listen, brother Naylor, thank you for your testimony.
Thank you so much, Mr.
May the Lord
JC.
keep on blessing you and your family and keep strong in the faith. We're here to support you, so whenever you want to reach
Yes,
out
sir.
to us, you know, I'm going to be exchanging my numbers with you. Anyway,
Yes, sir.
My email, so we're going to be in touch. So bless you, Naylor.
I want to say to thank all of you for your ministry. It has reached across the world, and like I said, it definitely reached me in a time where I really needed to be blessed and ministered to and given some arsenal for my
Counterattack.
exactly.
Defend the faith.
Anyways, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. God bless you.
Take care.